Yes, it would. Now I go to the event, and they did exactly what I expected them to do. They sat at the tables all together with the students, and then all of the experienced project managers sat at their tables until I threw a wrench in it. And I said, we're going to intersperse. And that's when I saw it. I saw the hesitation, the frustration, until we broke down some of those walls and they started talking. They started to learn about each other. I call this mutual mentorship, right? So I've done this in all different industries across the last several years, and I get the same experience. People walk away better because they say that they give, they get, and they grow when we break down those walls. When we're looking at bridging the generational gaps, I think it could be as simple as ABC. Looking at the assumptions, the judgments, the fears that we have about someone who is different from us, becoming aware of them, bringing them out, and then taking a step earlier and asking, what are the beliefs that I have that cause me to make that assumption? Is it based on reality? Is it based on one personal experience, interaction that I had, and I then expanded it to an entire generation? Or were perhaps the beliefs given to me by parents, by peers, by media? Where does it come from? Generational bias comes because judgments were passed down from generation to generation with no thought whatsoever. I say, let's add the thought. We're going to release those beliefs that don't serve us. We're going to turn down the volume, all the noise out there in the world. We're going to set down the phone, turn off the computer, and sit down across the table from someone and listen. Ask good questions. Hear what they're telling you, and let that guide your next and next decisions. Because I believe that the way to own change is to recognize that the only behavior you can change is your own. Thank you all for engaging, for breaking down those walls, being open to the conversations here today. I love working with this industry in particular because you're so passionate. And I know that it's super stressful, like one of the most stressful types of jobs that you can do, right? But when you remember to go back to why you started, why you chose this profession, it reconnects you to that passion that I see when I'm walking around and I hear you talking about an idea and you're leaning forward and you're creating these experiences. That's what it's about, and that's how we change the world. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.